Alright, and we are live with some Resident Evil Revelations. We are going to be finishing it tonight. Yeah. This, has been a fun game. But yeah, we're going to end up finishing this. And oddly enough, episode 11 is called Revelations. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the story mode tonight. I am also going to do a little bit of the raid mode. I won't have a cooperative partner to play it with me, so the raid mode might not go like as epically as it could if I had like a dedicated partner. But yeah, otherwise my Wednesday was perfectly fine. Excuse me. Nothing too extraordinary happened. We got playoff baseball tonight, so for those of you who are wrestling fans like me, and some who happen to follow All Elite Wrestling, there will be no Dynamite tonight. A very scary and nasty bump for Hangman Adam Page, which basically confirmed that in his title match with Jon Moxley that he had a concussion. I really hope that Hangman gets another shot at Jon Moxley and at the world title, because from the match and the way that it did, obviously nobody's satisfied with it. Not Mox, not Page, not the fans. I'm sure not even MJF was satisfied with it, because he was probably supposed to come in and announce his title match in a much bigger way. But hey, what can you do? These things happen, and I give credit to the AEW training staff for stopping the match when they did, especially in the last month with all the scariness we've had with concussions, multiple football players hitting their heads and barely being able to stand afterwards. So yeah, here we are, episode 11, Revelations. And no, this is not the last episode of the game. Last time, everything unraveled completely.
Hold it right there.
We lost
trying
Parker.
to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism to destroy the evidence.
Self-destruct initiated.
It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move. Now, have I made things clear to you?
Jessica!
I'm sorry, Parker.
And we lost Parker. Sad.
Parker.
Well, I doubt Jessica's going to be in this game, or in the next Resident Evil game, because she's, a villain now. And then we've also got, wonder what happened to Raymond then. But yeah, I think this will be the final boss fight, or if not the final boss fight, the setup to the final boss fight. Or is that a giant Cthulhu monster?
This is
We think. Oh, good God.
Extraction is not possible at this time. I'll execute a
No,
homing
you don't
That's
think?
it, out.
No, you think? I don't blame you. What the hell is that?
What have they created?
We can do this, Chris.
Yeah, we've taken out Tyrant, Nemesis, insert other big name here. Oh crap, we got 5 minutes to do this.
You mean that big-ass thing is being controlled by a parasite? God damn.
Yep.
Damn, what can we do?
Then again, we got 5 minutes. And then again, we've got like 5 minutes, and then and there's only so many of these things. And, thank you. Ah, no. Thank God Chris is immune. Hell yeah.
Fire chill.
Bah!
I dropped off some ammo for you.
Alright, RPG in your face. Really? That didn't work? But an RPG is absolutely useless at precise aiming. Ah! Like, see, you see, the problem is that an RPG is absolutely useless at precision aiming. Usually. Damn it. Well, shotgun would be useless. Thank you. Hold still, hold still. See, that's the problem. I can't hit the frickin' thing. Thank you, invincibility frame, I guess. There we go. That makes me feel slightly better. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. Not unless I am able to. This is gonna be way too close. I don't like this, Sam. I am. Yeah, this is gonna be cutting it way too close. Okay, another one down. Okay, maybe we just gotta get the one more. Hey, Toy TL3! How's it going? Any, I know you've abandoned the, Emily Wants to Play, stream, so what's next on your stream docket? This has gotta be the last one, right? But yeah, if you guys... Thank you! But if you guys aren't following JPtheOrangeLantern, or if you're just watching this on a VOD, follow JPtheOrangeLantern, guys. Good dude. Good, nice, homegrown streamer, as it were. That's it, right? Ugh. Well, that was easy.
Incredible, both of you. I'll drop down a ladder. Come on up.
This shit ain't nothing. Ah, yes, Bendy and the Incredible Ink Machine. Yes, and I remember that, and then starting Resident Evil 4. Nice. Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah, I knew that was Chris! Oh shit. Forget Chris, we're both going down. Also, Chris's arms are not quite like boulders here, but still. You don't have an MG on here, do you? Or maybe we cut the ladder. Oh, I was just gonna say, cut the ladder. There you go.
Hold on. I'll get us out of here.
No, not yet. We can't let this thing roam free.
Agreed.
Good, you got minigun. We got miniguns.
Ready, Chris?
That one makes sense to try Emily again and try it on PC. Okay, real question here. Why can't we just trust it?
I can't. Too many bodies.
Trust me.
Okay, fine. Hold on to your seats.
I am kind of curious. Why can't you just let it blow up with the ship? Is that too much to ask, game? Like, why the hell do we even have the self-destruct sequence? So this is where your grenades would actually come in handy. So you actually have to maybe fire the grenades here. Or maybe we just shoot the living crap out of these things until they finally go away. I don't know. Oh yeah, that would make some degree of sense. Definitely. It's a giant centipede, by the way. Or not even a giant centipede, so much like a giant cephalopod centipede. Just, I will admit that this enemy is very creepy and very much Resident Evil. So, give credit where credit's due for Capcom for this. And I can only imagine this actually probably looked pretty damned impressive on the 3DS, too. The original game's platform. Well, probably $1 billion. I don't know, close. I'm sure everybody is aware of the... speaking of, Resident Evil will have their own panel to basically counter Konami's and say Konami's panel of Silent Hill tonight, that they had tonight, which really wasn't so much a panel or a presentation so much as it is, hey, these are some things we're actually working on with the series of Silent Hill. But other than the trailer for the remake, a la Resident Evil 2 of Silent Hill 2, we're not really going to show you anything. So, yeah, there's that. There's one more episode after this, apparently, by the way. I don't even know what the hell it could be if we're fighting the big boss right now. Ugh. Go away! But anyways, my thoughts on Silent Hill 2 getting a remake. I think that the whole idea of a graphical remake, I'm not necessarily as big a hater on that idea. Yeah, no kidding, Hat Trick. I'm not so down on it the way some people might be after what Resident Evil 2 did with it.
Did we kill it?
Nah, it's probably more in the mouth. Yeah. Right, I agree with the fact that I'm hoping that, they change course with the Silent Hill 2 remake being PS5 exclusive.
You know how to treat a
Of course. Oh, it's a Spartan laser. Well, not a Spartan laser. It's an RPG, Super RPG 7. Again, the ship was sinking and was about to explode. Did we really need to kill it? I suppose so. Yes, and that's the other thing that I was saying earlier.
That's all she wrote for the Zenobia.
Just we'll let them finish this cutscene first.
It's me. What's happening?
On our way out, we lost Parker.
And
Jessica took the
Jessica's a
whole
traitor.
ship down. The FBC, well, Morgan, he was one step ahead of us the whole way.
Yes, I see. I hate to think this could all be a mistake. My mistake.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
All right. It all started 1 year ago. Right there in Terra Grigia.
Revelations! Quite literally, revelations. But yeah, yeah, and I'm not surprised for that, in a lot of ways. But anyways, that was the thing that I was thinking too, was like when they announced Silent Hill 2 was the game that they were going to remake, in the vein that like they've done with Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. My issue is, why that one? Because Silent Hill, the original one, is the only game that it's impossible to find really a copy of unless you play it on the PlayStation 1, or you kept your copy from the PlayStation 3 store, Classics. That's it. That's the only way you're playing that game. I do believe there might have been a bootleg PC version for the original Silent Hill, but don't quote me on that. But that is the only game in the franchise that has graphically aged to the point of what I would almost call no return. All the other games in the franchise, while they may be graphically dated, still hold up to the modern eye in a lot of aspects. Silent Hill 1's polygon models they just don't hold up as well. Now my, of course, thing is that with Silent Hill, now if you were to remake everything, and this goes for both Silent Hill 2 in general and just like, if they were to have done Silent Hill 1, is it just more or less a graphical remake, or is it something that you are trying to rebuild like you did with Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2 and 3, and I'll assume 4, or the Resident Evil remake, making basically the same story with a lot of similar gameplay elements, but not exactly the same game? Again, there's nothing wrong with that. I just wonder how you would carry that out if you're Konami and with Silent Hill. Yeah, there are too many remakes and remasters coming out. I love Dead Space. I love the Dead Space trilogy. I even love Dead Space 3, and I love all of the Dead Space lore and everything like that. But I will be the first to admit that the Dead Space remake that they are doing, that's going to come out next year, it doesn't look that much different. If anything, it looks like they buffed up the textures and they took away a lot of the darkness that made the original Dead Space game so scary. And the problem with that is that I don't think they've changed a whole lot of anything else, except it's going to be like harder maybe, and the story's spoiled. Don't get me wrong. I'm interested enough to the point where if I had an Xbox Series X or a PC capable of running it, I would probably play the Dead Space remake, but I wouldn't play it day one. Or I would look into getting a collectible version of the game, like they're doing with limited run games. But even then, I would only be interested in it for like the art book and like the limited run games. And I think also EA in general, they're doing a special collector's edition with a Isaac Clarke Dead Space light up helmet. And I know, some people who bought the ones for Fallout 76 might be cringing at that, but imagine it would be that bad, or that same mistake would be there. Yeah, and that's good. And I know for the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I know that he has his reputation online, and he's not everybody. If you look into his internet interactions or political beliefs, you might not be the biggest fan of Guy Sehi or Chahi. Guy Sehi. You might not be the biggest fan of him, but I think that if he can come back as the voice of James Sunderland, I don't honestly see a reason why you don't. I know that might not be a popular opinion amongst gamers, especially those gamers who give it, I get it. As long as they don't go as long as it's not like Troy Baker, level, because I think he was the guy who did the voice for James in the original remake. Nothing wrong with Troy Baker. It's just that I think that he's a guy who he needs to either be he really needs to kind of commit to a role in order for him to be at his best, because otherwise he's literally Guy 1343. Again, I don't blame him for his hustle or anything, but he'll take like any and all voice acting gigs, and his voice can kind of be indistinguishable from a lot of other games that he does. That's just my thought process on it. Again, good actor, just, it's one of those things where it's like, take it or leave it kind of thing. Well, that's good too. I've avoided the trailer. Yeah, I've avoided the trailer. I've avoided the Silent Hill HD collection. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I'm interested to see what Capcom really counters with. I'm assuming it's probably going to be maybe a release date for Resident Evil 4, the remake, if it hasn't already been confirmed. They said that there's grumblings of talking about continuing the story beyond Ethan Winters, so maybe we'll get a trailer for, a teaser trailer for that or something. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Capcom, really has countered, or to counter this. All right, let's continue, and I'll sprinkle in my other thoughts on Silent Hills, because there was some other things that happened during the event that I'll talk about here. Okay.
Are we in hell?
Yes. They call it Terra Grigia.
Aw, darn, here I was hoping for a birthday gift on the 23rd. Okay, so we're back to this now. Yeah, no big deal. I didn't even know the release date. So, okay, so that's probably not what they're going to be showing tomorrow, Capcom, at their little event. Then I honestly don't know what the heck they're going to do, because, like, what the hell are you going to do? Are you going to announce that you're going to rebuff Resident Evil Resistance, the multiplayer mode for Resident Evil 3, the remake? Like, you're gonna beef that up somehow? Even though most people probably have stopped caring about it and now would rather play Dead by Daylight with the Resident Evil stuff attached to it now. But yeah, the other two made.
Last much longer.
Right.
No, you
We
think?
should get to the command room.
No, you think? It's always weird kind of playing a dead character, like, especially one that, like, is dead and you're... Ah! I have, like, no ammo.
We have to hurry, our HQ is done for.
I have no ammo. Yes, Code Veronica, aka the one game that they haven't remade. That very much would be nice. Although I will admit, and this is kind of funny, it's like people knock the Dreamcast, but a lot of the games, at least from a graphical and technical perspective, while they may not like have the best audio or anything like that, in terms of holding up, graphically they are actually still very sound. At least a lot of the first-party titles. There are definitely some Dreamcast games that look better than others, but the Resident Evil ones definitely hold up very well, graphically speaking.
Was right.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
And this incident will bring the crisis to the limelight. It could be good PR, really.
Yeah. Maybe the international community will finally get the message. The FBC has a lot of growing to do.
That's kind of hilarious to think of, because you would think Raccoon City would provide all the funding that these bioterrorist organizations would ever need, or these anti-bioterrorist organizations ever need. You'd think all you need is Raccoon City and you've got it, but oh well. You're only getting a fan remake, but it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Capcom is not exactly Nintendo in terms of, like, pulling the plug, but they will eventually say that, we're going to do it our way, too, eventually. So, while you can have your fan remake, we would like you to buy ours, please. And we'll throw in some bells and whistles to make sure that you buy ours. Anyways, I might as well finish my thoughts now, about the Silent Hill stuff that was announced. A new game was announced. When is it coming out? Who's really making it? What's gonna happen in it? Just that apparently it will be a brand new game, and that they are hoping to kind of continue the series, which, fine. That's the one thing I failed to mention earlier with Silent Hill, was that, in part because of Konami's, impotence and arrogant or negligence, I was actually okay with Silent yeah, like 3 or 4 Silent Hill games were announced. I was actually okay, though, with the Silent Hill franchise staying on ice the way it was. I didn't hate, like... Honestly, with the exception of the pachinko crap, I never hated anything that Silent Hill ever was. Some games were better than others. Some were more scary than others. But... there's that, and then there's, oh my god, we need a new Silent Hill game. So, and then another new movie. It's kind of sad that a lot of video game movies, like, for example, the Silent Hill movies and, like, Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon, or Welcome to Raccoon City, they actually really do a good job of, like, having, like, atmosphere and environments, but I can understand why people get down on video game movies, because obviously a movie is much more than just winks and nods with characters and window dressing. It's about the story and the tone as well to go with the set dressing. And obviously that's where a lot of people have been let down by not just the Silent Hill movies, but the Resident Evil movies and video game movies in general. Yeah. I think that they have a second chance with it. That'll be very interesting. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you view it, the director of the original movies, Christoph Gans, is coming back, which, again, my line of thinking, I guess, is that you can't make anything worse than the first one. Like, because if that's the case, then you basically just took the blank check and you learn nothing. But I could very well be wrong. Although, I will say this. I don't think that Christoph Gans is like an Uwe Boll type of person who is deliberately making this movie as a middle finger to fans of the media. Of the medium, rather. Of the video game genre and the video game medium. He's not just putting his own schlocky spin on it using their name, using the names and the likeness. Well, like I said, the thing is that the Silent Hill movies, and to like a certain extent a lot of other more recent video game movies, have at least gone out of their way to feel, at least in like terms of like settings, like the franchises they're based off. They just don't have the plots to match. They just don't have the quality in the plots. Like, it's like the same thing with the Uncharted movie, which I own but I haven't seen, but I've seen the trailers of. It looks like the Uncharted games. The set pieces feel like the Uncharted games. It's just the story doesn't seem to translate for whatever reason when they get that far. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they'll do with more Silent Hill games. Like I said, I was perfectly content with leaving the franchise in hibernation mode. Not to say, again, I didn't hate really any of the games. I like some more than others, but we'll see. The only other thing I will say about the Silent Hill 2 remake, by the way, before we continue with Revelations, is that it is being made by Bloober Team. I have mixed feelings about this because Bloober Team made Layers of Fear, which is a very interesting walking simulator survival horror thing that I've played the first one of, and I played a little bit of. Then there was the Blair Witch game, which was cool in its concept, but it was like one of those things where it's like, how do you make Blair Witch a video game? And it turns out making a Blair Witch video game is in fact hard. And they made a couple of other ones. So they know what they're doing in terms of like creating horror atmosphere. But in terms of like hardcore in-depth gameplay, they're far more adept at making like the environments and the atmospheres than they are like gameplays with depth. Excuse me. And complexity, which I guess kind of makes it interesting in that regard, because that kind of puts it in league with the movies. But I will say that when you have the majority of the script written for you, then you have very limited excuse to screw up the gameplay. So there's that. Okay, so who's shooting? Raymond? Nice shooting there. Holy shit. And I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. I think I might knife him.
We want to help the cadet. We have to get rid of him.
Yeah, that's the idea anyways. I have no bullets. Why did I start this level with no bullets? Realism my ass. So, but yeah, no, seriously, realism? Is that why I started with no bullets? I guess I should be grateful that I even have the knife. Oh, bullets right here, brainwave. Ugh. I feel like a fool.
That's the last of them.
It's okay, I'll be fine.
You're hurt bad.
Yeah,
Don't try to act tough. All right, somebody lend
can't
him a
even
shoulder.
stand.
Parker,
HQ
Why do I
has
gotta
told you to
do it?
leave.
But I can still fight.
You're not convincing me. Come on, grab on.
We can't pull out yet. There are civilians out there. We have to do
Wow.
something.
Heavily
His
outnumbered.
heart's actually in the
We
right
have to
place.
regroup.
Nah, Raymond's got a good heart.
How did they pull this off with just a few dozen men? Who armed them? And the BOWs? These terrorists must be brought to justice. Blast it.
I'm sure they will. Daily Courier article 1. Tragedy in Terra Grigia, Donatello Lucchese. Beast slouches towards Europe to be born. That beast is the Federal Bioterrorism Commission. What is unique about this beast is the federal species gave it birth to it. Was no beast itself and intended to assist the U.S. in its counter bioterrorism. Fortunately, Europe has become the home to tragedy that has roused the beast. The FBC has taken complete control of the outbreak of Terra Grigia. Terra Grigia Monocopolis, developed in joint with the U.S. and European teams. Alternative energy source. The impetus behind the city's developed was twofold. Europeans wanted to halt climate change, and the Americans hoped to develop energy sources for Africa. Aw. You know what they say about good intentions and the road to them. To that end, the city was placed strategically in the Mediterranean, enjoyed cooperation, bioterrorist attack, but the kibosh. Nice! Seriously, that's a word that does not get used a lot in literature or, media enough for me. Kibosh. There's a good word. During the conditions stipulated, the outlining Terra Grigia, blah, blah, blah. Only during the event of bioterrorism does the... Okay. Formed with the express purpose of dealing with threats, the crack squad of soldiers, blah, 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 blah. Time of crisis, they have to take the blessing of the U.S. to take control of charge. Commissioner Morgan Lansdale announced that EU involvement will not be tolerated with his organization. Okay. Pressed Lansdale to respect their rights in the matter, but they were unable to convince him to bring in Clive R. O'Brien, BSA. The problem, however, is working with virtually no support staff, which limits the scope of actions he can take. It would seem the FBC is ignorant to the extent of the suffering handle the community without becoming a Yetsun beast. In other words, so the long and short of that speech was to let you know how the FBC came to form, what the FBC is doing here, most of which we already knew, and also just what in the hell is the FBC going to do in terms of peace, and how could they be prevented from having more power? Ooh. Also, nothing in the lockers? Really? I get it, it's probably a short level, but still. So yeah, I'd like to thank you, TL3, for joining me. I know there's no AEW Dynamite, and something tells me that while you don't like hate baseball, it's not your cup of tea.
You're too young to play hero. Earn some stripes before you get yourself killed.
I'm trying to figure out what Parker's accent is too, by the way. It sounds, I don't know, Russian-ish? Maybe not even Russian, I don't know. It's a odd accent that I can't place. But yeah, I thank anybody who's watching me play this, even though you could be watching the baseball playoffs right now, or you could be, you know, playing a game yourself or what have you. I know for a fact that I am intrigued by the baseball playoff matchup, even if I would much rather not have the Yankees or the Astros potentially playing in the World Series again. Blech.
Not good. You're losing blood.
It's too dangerous to move him. He needs immediate first aid.
Yeah.
We should be okay here.
Alright, now you stay there and don't die.
That unit's on the 4th floor. We might find something to bandage him up.
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
Everything will be okay. Alright, let's go, Parker.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, and the NHL has been in full swing for about a week, and including my favorite team, the Winnipeg Jets, are one of the only teams playing tonight. So, yay. Kinda, I guess. If you like hockey, anyways. An herb that I cannot reach. Grr. Okay, what's this file say? FBC's charter. We've actually already read that. That's okay. And... Nope, okay. Not this way. Do-do-do. Alright, back to the stairs now. And presumably to be jumped.
So, Parker, it's nothing new, but aren't you a little hard on the new guy?
You mean Raymond?
Really?
The only way those guys will grow up is with a little towel snapping.
Okay, fine. Guys and your little games.
Oh, be quiet, Jessica. Oh, we weren't actually supposed to... It's right here, apparently. Unless... No, the map's deceiving me. God damn it. It says it should be here, but it's not. Grr. Do we take the elevator?
And where do you think you're going? Just stick with me, okay?
God damn it. Did I get lost? Okay. If it's not here, then where do I go? Unless I have to go back through here. And... okay. Let me guess. I went the wrong way. But Raymond's against the door here, so I can't go through it. No. I don't have a map either, so I'm somehow lost in a linear hallway. Ah! How the hell does that work? Come on. Really? Okay, now I'm getting mad. Because... where's the damn tourniquet? Is it here? Okay, if it's not here, then why are you showing me the stairs that I can't get to? Oh god, I feel like an idiot. I was supposed to mantle over that. I forgot I could do that. Pay no attention to the MLG gamer, he said. Not really. So we're on 3.
Serious. They'll take the command in no time.
No kidding. Yikes. Yeah, okay, I feel a little less stupid because I feel a little less stupid because I forgot about the mantle thing. I really shouldn't have, but I did. So that's on me. I will admit that I am kind of disappointed that you only fight hunters in this. Like, I wanted to kind of see some zombies for the non-BOW, like, barnacle creeps. Like, I wanted to see some T-virus zombies, but whatever. I will admit, though, that in terms of, like the plot and the lore, using hunters as, like, the infantry or a BOW attack does actually make sense. It does actually make sense. So I can understand, you know, like, why Veltro did what they did. Also leads me to wonder one question. O'Brien was talking about how he and Raymond basically forged this like kind of like scam to make it seem like Veltro was back from the dead to bring the FBC out of hiding. So the real question I have then is if Veltro's really dead, then how did the FBC get back in play, kind of thing? Like, yay!
Here we are. Just what I needed.
This should do for the meantime.
Just a thought, because, like, that's the one thing that doesn't make sense, is with Lansdale, like, obviously his plan is, like, just, you know, evil. Maybe not for the sake of evil, but it is kind of that.
If you can hear me, get back here now!
Raymond's in trouble. We have to go back.
I knew that rookie would be a pain in the ass.
Don't take it out on him. It's not his fault.
Yeah. think? He became your best friend. Or seemingly your best friend. Alright. Don't bleed out. Ah! But yeah, I am kind of curious then as to, like, what the heck was Lansdale's deal then? Like...
I'm surrounded. I don't know if I can...
Listen to me, Cadet. You are not going to die. I order you to stay alive. We're coming.
I don't know. It's just a thought I had. Like, what the hell does he gain from the obviously being evil with the FBC thing and then financing the bioterror? But then again, I'm asking for logic with Resident Evil villains, who very rarely, if ever, show logic, so yeah. I guess I'm the fool.
They just keep coming. They might.
Hey, held up good there.
Just leave the fighting to us. We'll show you how it's done.
Yeah. Yes, we will show you how it's done. But yeah, anyways. I don't know, I guess I was just kind of rambling there, trying to figure out this plot when... One thing I think I should have learned is that... Well, not completely without logic. If there's one thing Resident Evil games don't have enough, or have a lot of, is logic. So, yeah.
How bad are you hurt? All right, Cadet. Now you owe me one. Hey, I get it. You want justice served. No more heroics. End up getting the whole unit killed. Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That should ease the pain.
And yet he ended up saving your life.
I should be able to walk.
Then follow us. The elevator to the command room is right there.
Alright. I mean, Lansdale bailed, so it's probably just O'Brien.
I can fend off anything that comes our way.
Sure you can. That's good, because here comes more. Alright, here we go.
Something is off.
What now?
No.
Think about it. The delivery and dispatchment of these BOWs. It's too professional. And how did
Really?
they manage to evade the FBC's vast intelligence network? It just doesn't add up. Unless somebody wanted this to happen.
Cadet, you're stepping out of bounds. We're not here
But
to
he's right.
investigate this thing. We're here to resolve it.
And you can't do both, Parker?
But everything I've said, it's sound.
Yep. It is. And lo and behold, he ends up being right. Ain't that a kick in the head? Okay. Okay, they're giving me a lot of gear, which means this is probably the last combat area. Ah!
There's hunters everywhere.
Command room's close by. Just keep our cadet alive.
I know you're hurt, but try to keep up, Cadet.
I mean, with 3 guns, this shouldn't be a problem. Also, recycled room from before. Although, technically speaking, I guess it's not recycled because it's the command room. Oh! Hey there, fellas. I wonder if on hard mode these things one-shot you like the hunters in Resident Evil, the original. Because that would be kind of interesting. And alright, who's next? Damn it, can't reach it. I'm assuming that we want to go this way, though. Okay. Yeah. Or maybe not. I guess we do have to go this way. I was right the second time.
He hasn't made it yet.
All right.
Give him some cover.
We'll take care of this. Cadet, you find shelter in the command room.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
Damn it. Run. Run, Raymond, run. Good. Now let's make sure the monsters can't bust down the door with them claws of theirs. 'Cause we know they could. That's that.
That should be the last of the hunters.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, I
Oh,
understand.
you're still here.
I can hear you just fine. That is simply splendid news. Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Morgan, you
Morgan.
intended for the virus to break out on our ship? Well, we've certainly been had.
I'm not done yet. You still have an important purpose. The ship serves as a controlled environment, and the data on your mutation will serve a venerable purpose.
Wow. I'll have to call you
The
back.
boldness of your self-absorbed ambitions is impressive. I am always disgusted by what you Americans can dream up.
I will take that as a compliment.
We knew that you could end up being a liability. So we've kept video records of all of our interactions. If they go public, your life is finished.
Nice.
You may do as you please. Use of the satellite has been approved. The new virus will be completely eradicated.
You bastard!
And they just missed his evil
Full soon shall thou
diatribe.
be where thine eyes shall answer make to thee of this, seeing the cause which reigneth down the blast.
More Dante's Inferno. More Dante's Inferno. Oh, come on! He survived that?
Or could you? Jessica has escaped. We were so close.
Damn it.
Sorry, Raymond. You were right. all along.
Yep.
Thank God somebody was on top of things. Don't be so hard on yourself, Parker.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn to save you. Come on.
Nice.
We're getting out of here.
Aw, that's nice.
That's the spirit, Cadet.
Aw. Friends to the end. We might want to hurry this dramatic speech along, though.
Raymond
So how the
realized
hell
that
would they have
Morgan
gotten
was
out,
not
though?
who he seemed. So we set this trap together.
Really?
The whole Veltro Revival Act.
Huh.
The mountain hideout,
How elaborate.
coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan? But sir, couldn't you have at least told us?
I couldn't risk it. Not with a mole inside the BSAA. My apologies.
All that work, in both the Zenobia and the Semiramis.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't given up yet. Keith and Quinn, they've left us with an ace in the hole. The data analysis they sent us, the results are in.
Well, what were they?
We assumed Veltro made use of 2 sister ships in the Terra Grigia panic. But there was a third.
The final queen.
Ooh. Fascinating. So only really one of those revelations were quote-unquote unique, because the other revelation was pretty obvious, i.e. not only was Morgan evil, but he had to be kind of in on it with Veltro and the Terra Grigia panic. Alright, last of the episodes of the story. And then I will also, even though I probably won't do like a big in-depth deep dive on it, I will also do raid mode at least a little bit just to see what it's like. But we're gonna finish the story for sure.
On Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan?
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
Yes, and Keith and Quint are dead. The Queen, speaking of dead, the Queen is dead. The Queen is dead, long live the bloody Queen. Seriously, how the hell did Parker and Raymond get out of the Queen Zenobia?
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
At Terra Grigia.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
Alright, so we get a submarine. Okay. Oh shit.
FBC, everybody freeze! Out! Put your heads in the air!
Oh shit. Interesting. Well, it did say the BSAA were civilian contractors.
Morgan Lansdale. We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC. Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
Well, you picked the Perfect two people to go and do, or to be our only hope.
There it is.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
Approaching drop-off point.
Okay. So we're just gonna ignore Parker and Raymond, right? They didn't get out of the ship, huh? At least that's the way it seems. Neat! Nice shipwreck. I've always been fascinated by shipwrecks. Especially ocean liner shipwrecks. I don't know why.
The third queen.
Yes. Along with the people who probably... or the people who sponsored Veltro. Or were Veltro. More than any others. Oh god, do I really have to do this? Really? Gameplay! Come on. There we go. Well, at least I don't have to worry about air. At least not yet. I'm sure we'll have to take these scuba suits off, and I'll have to worry about it eventually. Eat! The cutting torch. God forbid what would have happened had we not brought the cutting torch.
Like time itself has stopped.
No, you think?
Blobs we found on
It
the
is
beach. They came from here.
That explains
Yep.
why Morgan cordoned off the area.
Yep. Looks like it's down for the count. Well, that's good. I'd hate for it to be alive. Ooh, we got some operatic music playing. Nice. I don't know if this is the correct way to go or not. Maybe it is. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. At least he died a human, more or less.
I wonder if those corpses
Yeah.
on the beach were Veltro.
Amazing operatic music. Ah!
Something's still alive.
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Why? No, seriously, why? Why am I collecting all this ammunition if I can't fight them? Also, does that mean that there's a stealth section now? I hope there's no forced stealth here. Rifle case, okay. Where the hell did it go? I also have no idea if I'm even going in the right direction. Oh, I guess I am. Because here's the door. Yes,
It's an
I know the
electric
door is
lock.
locked.
I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
Okay, so... I think there's a switch over there. Ugh. Ugly. Ugly blob. Okay. 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 Get in there. That was way too close. That's one way to have the tension build. Sorry if I'm not really providing any commentary here. I'm focused on not dying here and memorizing the patterns. Okay. So he comes right around the bend again. So something tells me if I follow him... Yeah. Simple enough. Not the hardest puzzle. Not the hardest puzzle in any way, but... There we go. We got it. Feet are clipping into the floor. There you go. Now we gotta do it all over again, but this time it's not that hard. Yeah. And it's not nearly as hard. As we just do it all again. Unless the thing breaks its path and turns around, which I don't think it would. I would be fine. Now getting back on this guy. Yeah, this is going to require some finesse. He doesn't have nearly the...
That was close.
I was going to say, he didn't have nearly the, like, the pattern.
Okay, let's move in.
Indeed. Alright. .90 rifle shots, nice. Okay, so we're in the room. Oh, okay, here it is. I was gonna say, where are we going now? We've surfaced. I don't think I missed anything by knocking down that other door.
There's still air.
Well, that's good. I don't think we should shoot them in here. Whoa.
He hasn't been dead for long.
Oh, crap. And an FBC agent, too.
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
Tape recorder. Or a key. Voice recorder.
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Lansdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us, even though Terra Grigio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally not creepy at all. Does he mean humans? Because if it's humans, that's interesting. But if he means monsters... Ah! I can't turn on the flashlight, by the way. The game's not letting me. Why wouldn't it? I don't know. Yeah. Dead Veltro guy. Pretty straightforward, though. Yeah, that's totally not creepy.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Ugino Baranoi. Not only loyal to Veltro, but loyal friend at the end. Ezram. This one was a strong will. He almost fought off his mutation. You see that? His head! All of them. Martyr who died for the Veltro cause.
Bunch of martyrs to their cause.
Yeah, holy shit. His love for his wife was only matched by his love for Veltro. Yeah, it's totally not creepy, but damn. Oh, I thought it... Hazim Kadir. May your children grow up in a world not corrupted by lies and deceit. Ugh. Damn. Oh, there's no log here. I thought there was a log to read. Nope. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, there's a log. Dante's offering to the dead. Passage has been underlined. Howl the rain maketh them like unto dogs. One side they make a shelter for the other. Oft turned themselves the wretched reprobates. Divine like comedy. There's something written on the edge is sloppy. Those who offer their lives to the doctrine forever walk the path of the great Jack Norman. Jack Norman, eh? Well, where's his corpse, eh? Right here, I assume? Whoa. Yep. So speak it.
The Queen Dido is already deep below the sea. There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless
you take it. They mutate themselves. Yeah, he won't be human, but he doesn't care.
Veltro, in honor of thy name, we accept our wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins.
Yikes.
But for you, Morgan, never shall there be rest. We rise from the dead, our spirit in callous and immutable force.
Of course, it's gonna turn him into a monster, but wouldn't it be funny?
Are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth for as many years as it may take.
I see.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
And he has the video we can use to nail Lansdale.
the video is shot here. Oh boy. Critical. Alright, what do I want? For... Okay. There. All right. All right. Here goes nothing. All right, here goes nothing, folks. Now we must fight the mutant mastermind himself.
God, oh, how much oughtest thou? By each one
Guess they were looking for...
who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes.
So they recorded the Veltro saying...
Satan, Alepe. Each one
yeah,
shall
they
find
recorded
again
the...
his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure, shall hear what through eternity re-echoes.
Oh, he's still kind of human.
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro?
Well, obviously we're gonna have to fight him.
Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not? Indeed, this little machine contains
somehow
the
still
truth,
got his human
all the
skin.
truth needed to bring down your entire charade.
Grab it and let's go. Grab it and let's go.
This is it. We got the evidence.
Stop!
So we don't fight. So we don't fight him after all?
Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
Why did we stop? Like, no, seriously, why did we stop? Also, how much of that T-Abyss virus have you and gargling there, bub? It was too good to be true that we would just get out without a final boss fight. Alright, time to put Mr. Norman to bed. Yeah, pretty much, man. It's like... Oh,
Norman,
hey,
stop!
it's a tyrant.
Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge.
Yep. Oh god, he can teleport too. Ooh. That's actually a really cool, badass design. Like, that's a really cool, badass take on the tyrant. Sorry to pause there for a second. I don't know. That's like even even I believe Chris even Wesker and I believe Birkin in the novels, they both said that the Tyrant's exposed heart was a massive design flaw. But I mean, when you're manufacturing a weapon, if that is your design flaw, then maybe you should be aware of it. Whoa! Whoa! I do think this is also an area where
I don't think he's in the
having
mood to
the
say
dodge
goodbye.
mechanic.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either.
Ah! Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I equipped the guy.
Be careful.
Ah! Yeah, it's still very.
I can't see now.
Disco balls in front of my face.
Well, there's something I don't think I'd ever thought I'd hear somebody say. Like a disco ball in front of my face. Gotcha. Well, it is the final boss, so I suppose it only makes sense. I mean, yeah, I'm playing on casual, so this is probably gonna like look way easier than it actually is for those of you who haven't played it, but just take note of that I am playing this on casual because I wanted to beat the story. But I have heard horror stories of this boss being like absolute like death for a lot of people. Although I actually...
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Sure about that? Revenge is a pretty human emotion. But yeah, although the quartermaster or the comms officer might have given me the most trouble, honestly. Although actually, if I'm being kind of honest, I think part of the reason why this might not be as easy, or why this might be hard, is because the dodge move doesn't work that way. Like, yeah, like I am trying to hit the dodge button, or the dodge move, and it's not working. And for like that to be kind of important to the boss fight, that's kind of a problem. Just saying. Like, you can get away if... Like, see, I'm nowhere near his stripes. And yet... he's still hitting me. How? I don't know. Like, seriously. How am I supposed to dodge that? I'm gonna pull up the game manual. I'm gonna pull up the game manual and I'm gonna tell you exactly how it tells you that you're supposed to dodge. I mean, yeah, see, I'm doing the quick turn. Although you're supposed to be able to evade at the same time. I don't get it. That one I just dodged just by running away and not looking at him, but I obviously missed the opportunity to take some shots at him. Like, come on now. And this is infuriating because seriously, how do you dodge? How do you dodge that? Get up. I suppose you're supposed to just shoot the real one. And, like, ignore the fake. Yeah, I suppose that works, too. I'm gonna die. See, and this is where having the knife doesn't actually help me, because sometimes if you're not careful, you have to literally aim. Might not matter, but sometimes if you hit the right trigger beforehand, then you end up missing your aim, which that can screw you over. Come on. Die, you ugly son of a bitch. Oh. I was supposed to melee him. I didn't.
How the hell did he do that?
Help.
Don't let up.
Come on. Melee him. Why is that effective? Fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. I have no more healing items, and I don't think that their game's gonna give me any more. Oh, there's a green herb? No, that's not a green herb. God damn it. It's probably just as well. Damn it. I might have wasted my healing items too. That also is a possibility. Like, I might have been, like, way too liberal in my use of them. Yeah. Well, now that I know that one of them is a fake, I won't make that same mistake twice.
What the?
Yeah, I won't make that same mistake twice then.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either.
Damn it. Okay, I think I want to switch to the other shotgun.
Be careful.
Nah.
I can't see now.
It's like a disco ball in front of my face.
All right, I got to be a little more wise with my use of healing items. I can't just like use them willy-nilly here, because you're only given what you have, and then the other two that are in the corners here. I hit him. I think I can take one more hit. I might regret that, but yeah, I can definitely see this being the hardest boss, obviously, the final boss. Okay, heal now. Would be nice if I actually had magnum bullets, but I don't.
Revenge is consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Is more man now, the machine. More twisted and evil. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Ah, damn it! See, the problem is I'm trying to get clever and get ahead of his illusion. Yeah, I know. You think I'm not trying? Nice if he would play fair too. Okay, no cheating. Okay, so maybe the purple one, maybe the one that spouts the purple mist is the real one? I'm trying to find the tell here, because... Yeah, it's the purple mist one. But... Again, it wouldn't be so bad if the dodge mechanic worked. Like, it intends, like, it's quite clear that they intend you to use the dodge mechanic, and the dodge mechanic's supposed to, like, be really helpful to you, but it's not that good. And also, I don't even think I'm hitting him. Oh my... It would help if my auto-aim wouldn't attack him. Wouldn't attack the fake. It's almost as if the game knows. There! Thank God. Yeah! Suck it! Again, dodge mechanic, not... Stop reloading and kick him! Ah! Stop reloading and kick him. Kick him when he's up, kick him when he's down. Kick him all up, kick him all around. Okay, there, the dodge move worked on that occasion. I have no idea why that's a super effective move. Oh crap. Ah! Sucker!
What is he, immortal? Here he comes. Don't get distracted.
Never say immortal. I would say immortal anyways. Fear not. Jill Valentine and her roundhouse kicks will stop him. I might have to switch over to the shotgun if I can get... Damn it. Clever. Oh, that's it. We got him. Yeah, well, I never tried to use the dodge. It just happens automatically, kind of thing.
Done.
Sorry, Morgan.
Finished. Finally, I can die. I can die.
I see, so he was hoping to die. Well,
this is how Morgan treats his friends.
Yeah, well, let's see how his enemies treat him.
He finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
Yeah, well, boss fight done. Game finally beat. It was definitely not as easy as one makes it out in casual mode.
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
You fool.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Wow. My question is where he got the T-Abyss virus from.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done. I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
Dun dun dun. Oh. And the FBC realized they've been had too. They ain't gonna let that stand.
It's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia.
Yep.
We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Really?
Yes,
that's your reasoning?
You may in fact be correct.
What?
No one has the right
How?
to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself,
The divine
abandon
comedy,
hope, all ye
Dante.
who under here. But I'm not Dante, and you're not Virgilius. Morgan Lansdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution of the Terra Grigia panic.
With
Dun,
all due
dun,
respect,
dun.
Director O'Brien, the BSAA is making a huge mistake.
Really? How so?
Where have I heard that before?
Okay, so what the hell happened to Raymond and Parker? To get out alive? Itchy, itchy, stretchy. Okay, so it's 2 raid stages per level, huh? Also, what happened to Jessica? Does she show up in Revelations 2?
We can finally
find
reveal
her.
what happened at Terra Grigia.
Yeah, but the cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
Yeah, I know the BSAA is referenced. They're referenced
The
in
storm is gone now.
7 and 8. Yeah.
But how long will it last?
BSAA is referenced in 5 and 6 too. So. Morgan's Lansdale. The majority of agents were transferred to the BSAA. There you go. There's the answer to that question. BSAA then would reform to an anti... Okay. Under the auspices of the United Nations. Makes sense. Oh, bullshit, they survived! Keith Lumley is now a leading figure at the East Africa branch. Ah, nice. Quint Ketchman, on the other hand, continues to refuse promotion. Works in the R&D department. Okay. Interesting. I am going to play Revelations 2. Just give me a second to watch the end of these cutscenes and I'll tell you. Parker Lucrani found adrift ashore Republic of Malta in the Mediterranean Sea and rescued. A month of medical treatment. Returned as special agents operative. Well, that's good for Parker. As for Raymond, he was never found. Clint O'Brien decided to take... Ah! Well, there you go. Man of character. I love how they all militarily salute him, even though this isn't like a branch of the military. He's currently an advisor. Also working on a detective novel. Aww, that's nice. Ooh. Oh, a trailer for Resident Evil 5. Nice. Or yeah. They have no idea what horrific fate waits them. This actually would have been a very effective trailer for Resident Evil 5 had, we known. But yeah, I am going to play Resident Evil Revelations 2. I might not end up playing it in the month of October, because the next game I want to play, now that I finished this, when not playing FMV Friday games, is I want to play Siren on the PlayStation 4. The original Siren, or Forbidden Siren as it's called in Japan. I might also play Siren Blood Curse also if I could get that working on the PS4 version too. That is. But for sure, I will play Resident Evil Revelations 2 at some point. Big time, because it's got Barry Burton in it and his kids, so hell yeah. But yeah, Siren is going to be up next for games I'm going to play. I'm going to try to play and see if I can maybe finish that in Spooky Month here. As for my thoughts overall, or at least I want to start Siren before the end of October, because I can always come back to Resident Evil, but I want to play Siren during the Spooky Month. As for Resident Evil Revelations, it is a good game. I do feel that it's a little bit clunky at times due to its origin point being the 3DS. Like I said, the things like the dodge mechanic, obviously it's built in there, but it doesn't work as well as it's supposed to. And this is both going on what I've read for both the 3DS as well as just my own experience playing this. The dodge mechanic doesn't work as well as it should, despite it being a present factor and like clearly something you're supposed to use to evade enemies. The enemies themselves are very terrifying. Some of them get to be a little bit samey. You can get a little, it can get a little tiresome fighting the hunters in some of the areas. But I do think that for what you had, again, considering platform of origin, the 3DS, it was, like a good set of enemies. But yeah, the designs were creepy. The story was okay. I mean, Resident Evil's obviously done far, better stories, but they've also done far worse. It's one of those things where, yeah, you can honestly see that, a lot of the plot twists and plot turns coming from, a mile away. And ordinarily I would say that's what spoils it, or would spoil a game, but I think it's because it's Resident Evil and because it's Capcom, you kind of come to expect that writing and that quality of, plot twists and plot turns. I will be one of the first to admit, though, that when it came to, the original Resident Evil, I never saw Wesker's turn coming. I probably could have pictured it, but until it actually happened, I never saw it coming. So, in comparison to that, playing that for, the first time and figuring that out, that Wesker is evil versus, yeah, the villain's clearly Lansdale from, the word go. Now, a lot of it's just fluff and filler to kind of fill out everything. Jessica, who I think is also reading the Divine Comedy.
Almost too easy, wasn't it? The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this. By the way, why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
Damn. Well, again, I guess okay. So the real question then, why in the hell would Jessica and Resident Evil yeah, that does kind of make a lot of sense. That the conflict that you had with or the conflict that you have in the story with all of your equipment intact. Would you like to clear the save data? We strongly suggest you save it yourself. Save. Okay. Yeah, that does kind of make sense. Now I'm really curious as to whether or not Jessica and Raymond show up in Revelations 2, or if that's just a plot thread and plot twist that ends up going unresolved. And more importantly, obviously we know that the T-Abyss virus kind of falls off the map after this game. So again, was it really worth it? Again, maybe I just need to play Revelations 2 to get the whole picture. Bleh. Okay. We'll do a little bit of raid mode here. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of raid mode just to show it off here. Let's see, what characters can we play as? Play as Jill. They all come with their own perks. Handgun mastery, shotgun and rifle mastery, machine gun mastery. Parker Luciani, a shotgunner. Keith Lumley. Oh God. How many characters can you play as? And like, what the hell do they all have? Okay. Color me intrigued, but I'm not gonna play through it all here. Jill Samurai Edge. Okay. Yeah, let's play through this here a little bit. But yeah, there's that's kind of my stream plans, and then but yeah, those are kind of my stream plans, and then also, you know, like just my thoughts on the game overall as a whole. Kind of Left 4 Dead, or now it's kind of literally like a raid mode, because you've got all this. I don't have the Genesis device with me. I suppose that'd be way too easy. I didn't even pick up the old key. You'd think I'd just be able to shoot it, but no. We'll see how long this particular stage takes. Like this battle stage takes. Oh no, a tall guy. Damn it. But yeah, we'll see how long this one takes, and then if it doesn't take too long, maybe I'll do a couple of these raid stages. We'll see. Okay. More bullets. But you know what, Toy, with that, in regards to what you said about Jill, that actually does make me kind of wonder. I am kind of surprised. It's like, well, Jill, why weren't both Chris and, god damn it, and Jill both in the game, in Resident Evil 7/8? I mean, Chris was, yeah, but not Jill. So that just kind of felt a little odd. But the conflicting timeline definitely does make it so that makes sense. So, yeah. Ada Wong, too. That would also be kind of interesting. Well, Ada wouldn't have surprised me so much as... Well, Ada would have been nice, but Leon Kennedy would have been... but Leon would have been... God damn it. Got blindsided. Leon would have been nice, too. Now, don't get me wrong. I am glad that we can go, like, a Resident Evil game without having Leon and Chris and Jill all in the same game. But it does kind of feel odd, like, that you had Chris only show up. Like, that Chris was the only main character from the franchise to show up when, you know, everything all went down in 7 and 8. So, yeah. Not a bad thing, just kind of interesting. Ah! Didn't see a spindly. I honestly wonder if the 3DS was, like, not that well off for shooters, that this would actually have been, like, an interesting shooter, because... Ah! I heard you. I felt my controller rumble, so... No sneaking up on me that time, bro. Ooh. And there it is. Heh, nice.
Okay, managed to get through that.
Nice. Exactly. Claire would have... I keep saying that, like, Rebecca is not... Okay, so we could have just ran through it and, like, until the very end. Get a genocide bonus. Okay. Keep. Rebecca would have been interesting. I mean, the fact that we got Barry in Resident Evil Revelations was nice, but he would always be welcome. Okay, so we've got Chasm. We've got Trench. So this actually, you see this, it's a lot of areas. Level 50. Whew. I can only imagine how much that would suck. Let's see if... The beach level's nice and small, so let's see if we can do anything with that. But first... Yeah, I mean, Rebecca's in Resident Evil Vendetta, which is a good movie. A nice continuation of the story. And she actually gets to be in a sequence with Leon, which is, you know, and Chris, which is nice. So, there's that. But, yeah, it is kind of disappointing. Okay, so now we just fight the blob monsters from before. With maybe a little variation. Ugh. It's kind of nice that they give you ammunition. For most of the kills here. There's only so far I can go on this beach. Ah! Damn it. That actually... I'll say this. It's annoying that they sneak up on you like that, but it is a good scare. Oh crap. Ah, no! I was trying to see the... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get this, if you don't mind, gents. No! It does at least tell me how many of these guys I've got to get here. I shouldn't have wasted that grenade! Did I say waste? I mean, I've got another one. There we go. Woo-ha! Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think it was a great showing for Rebecca either, because she kind of honestly ended up being the sidekick to Billy Cohen by the end. In the novel, she actually, which if you have not read Stephanie Perry's novels of the Resident Evil franchise, highly recommend it. Very good novels. But she actually ends up being a character in that, very much so. It's infected pufferfish. We didn't actually see that in the main game. Interesting. He's gonna eat up all my ammo. I hope that was worth it, because he almost ate up all my ammo. Yeah, I know. Ain't that a kick in the head? Okay, thank goodness. But, yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this mission stage, and then I'll probably call it straight. Because the mode is pretty much gonna be more of the same, and I don't even think that I'm gonna play it on my own. I just kind of wanted to show off what it is, and also not only so you guys could see it, but I could experience it and say I did it. So, I mean, it's pretty much what I expected this mode to be, honestly. It really is. And that's not a bad thing. I was expecting it to be a mission time attack mode in the vein of, like, House of the Dead or a mission mode in Left 4 Dead. I will say that the camera can feel a little limiting at times. I could just be complaining about nothing, but it does feel like the camera can be a little limiting. I wonder if the 3DS had like a secondary camera to go with the map that allowed you to see more, because the perspective is kind of limited. Alright, and then there was one. How you doing? Okay. And now we karate kick our gold medal.
Managed to get through that.
Yep. That'd be very interesting, Rob Zombie making a video game. Defeat all the enemies. Level up. Nice. You mate. I mean, if Clive Barker made some video games, so for Rob Zombie to not, you know, have at least something up his sleeve in the video game realm would not surprise me. Yeah, see, yeah, look, you see all this? I'm not gonna clear all that. No. I am not that much of an achievement whore. I am not that much of an achievement whore. But I will kind of showcase the story here. But yeah, there you go. That's some of the stuff that you can do. Yeah, that's actually very interesting that Rob Zombie was a playable character in Twisted Metal 4. But yeah, I hope you guys, on that kind of side note, I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. This Friday, we will be, it will be FMV Friday, and we will be continuing the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. And by that, I mean we will be finishing it. And then, after that, for the rest of the Halloween non-FMV streams, we are going to be, excuse me, we are going to be playing Siren, or Forbidden Siren as it's known elsewhere, a game originally released for the PS2 that has a PS4 playable version. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to send you guys on a raid here. Hope you guys like virtual YouTubers or VTubers, because that's who I'm going to send the raid to. And thank you very much for watching, and so long, see you later, good night, hope you enjoyed the ride. Until next time, everybody, thank you, and yes, have a good one indeed, Toy TL3. Stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay safe, stay sane, and here we go.